What's good, y'all? Welcome back today with another video. We catch the tea with Lil G. Just on here giving my comments and my opinions on what's going on in the pop culture and social media world. With that being said, please tune in and please support your boy and hit the notification button. And please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment for more content with me. With that being said, let's go ahead and catch some tea and get into it for the day. Okay, so the industry has lost another talented artist. We all know Rich Homie Quan passed away earlier today in his home in Malanta, and gone too soon at the age of 34. I'm praying, for his family as they get ready to prepare themselves to bury Rich Homie Quan, and I know prayer is needed for them. Okay, so TMZ obtained the 911 call from Rich Homie Quan's death, and his girlfriend tells the dispatcher the rapper is not breathing and does not have a heartbeat. She also revealed he was unresponsive on the couch in their home when she called 911 and started foaming at the mouth when she tried to move him. Rich Homie Quan, the platinum selling rapper from Atlanta, is dead. TMZ Hip Hop has confirmed. Rich Homie Quan died Thursday in his Atlanta home, according to his family and a rep of the Fulton County Morgue. Born DeQuantes Lamar in Atlanta, Rich Homie Quan first bust into the scene 2013 with classics Type of Way, Flex, and Ride Out. Rich Homie Quan family tells TMZ they are shattered and heartbroken by a sudden death. No cause of death has been reported, and they desperately searching for answers. Now, with that being said, I actually heard the 911 dispatch call, and I'm gonna actually get into it and play it for you guys. I just feel like they just hire anybody these days or whatever the case is. I feel like that woman was so rude and like basically an asshole, to make it short and simple. I feel like she should be fired. Let's get into it though.
Okay. What's your
Okay.
name?
Amber
Atlanta
Williams.
911, operator 7214. What is the location of your emergency? All right, you need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am, if there's
Yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help. We need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you got to get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
What's Drake?
He's not here.
Okay, so sometimes I be wondering who are the 911 operators because they constantly want you to repeat yourself like they didn't understand you the first time. That dispatcher was so unprofessional, no sense of urgency, horrible, and I hope she doesn't keep her job. Goodness, who has a defibrillator just laying around at home? His girlfriend had to be terrified. At the end of the day, from just listening to the call, I could tell. And, the way that woman was being a smart ass, it didn't help the situation, I feel like, whatsoever. And then you got no sense of urgency with this dingy operator. The 911 operator need more training because what the F got a defibrillator in the house? Wow, a grown woman doesn't know what a defibrillator is. This is sad. The dispatcher was horrible. Can the operator not hear? Just send rescue for goodness sake. And at the end of the day, she was beating around the bush and, with that being said, just kept on like with the same shit basically. And it was crazy. And I hope that they review the call and this lady really do get fired. I don't believe in people losing their jobs, but an important job like that, you need to take serious and show some type of compassion, I feel like, at the end of the day. Okay, child, let's get into forgetful, delusional, don't know, acting lost, or whatever, Meg. So, child, we all know she just recently did that Pepsi ad, the 20th anniversary edition, or whatever. And, child, not only did everybody say it was whack, but on top of it, I felt like she was throwing jabs, child, at Nicki Minaj or whatever. And I want to get into a few of the lyrics or whatever. And then I want to talk about it or whatever because I feel at this point, Meg is a put on opportunist and an attention seeker or whatever. I'm sorry. And I feel like, no shade, but she's a big ass liar. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel about it. But let's get into the lyrics or whatever. A few of them. What made me think she was throwing jabs at Nicki. I don't see no competition. No, I don't let haters stop me. I do my big one every time because I know they watching. Yeah, I know they watching. I'm the one to beat, make them get on their feet, I'm the one that got your best fighter losing sleep. Okay, so as we all know, I'm putting two and two together basically, y'all. Okay, so we all know she did that Billboard interview or whatever, and they got on the whole, remember, ordeal with her and Nicki and what started everything or whatever else. Now, with that being said, she said that she is competition or whatever, and that obviously even Nicki thinks she's competition in so many words. That's why, you know, they at the place where they're at. So basically, she's saying that she knows she winning, and I feel like she's saying, Nicki jealous or whatever of it. Now, with that being said, like at this point, for somebody not to really know where the beef started or what got them to the place they're at, I feel like she's steady throwing jabs though, and the person that's steady throwing jabs ain't gonna keep throwing jabs when in fact she don't even know what's going on herself. I feel like so Meg can keep those lies and go on and twerk somewhere with all of that and go have some drinks. Allegedly, they say she's still drinking heavily out there and, haven't really put down the bottle. That's from what I heard, allegedly. And with that being said, the fans said Pepsi should have kept the original version with Beyonce, Pink, and uh Britney Spears. I'm sorry. Let's check out the clip.
I don't see competition. I don't let haters stop me. I do my big one every time because I know it's watching. I'm the one to beat. Make them get on their feet. I'm the one they got your best fighter losing sleep. Still when they doubt they sleeping. Step 2, I'm the one they believe in. Step 3, I done got a few yards on them. Step 4, now they out playing defense. Step 5, build my team up. Mud on your face, get cleaned up. Bring them out, ready to eat. I'ma use what's left to pick my teeth.
Okay, so all the Megan songs sound the same to me. Y'all can stay mad on this internet. She loved in real life all these brand deals, promotions, and pictures with Beyonce and tours show it. Beyonce, Pink, and Brit did just fine. We didn't need a remake. Toots. And hey, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna hate. Meg is getting all them deals out there or whatever, but at the end of the day, like they said, she do sound the same, I feel like, in her raps and freestyles. And then, baby, that flow does not change like at all. The original is iconic, didn't need a remake. I think the problem is that they're making Meg seem like she's a bigger star than she actually is. Don't get me wrong. She's famous, but her catalog doesn't match what her fame is. And at the end of the day, I definitely agree with that last comment because at the end of the day, Meg got a few hits under her belt with Billboard, but like they said, all of her albums doesn't, elevate. It's like, the sales are like towards the same, and she's not up in, her sales or nothing at the end of the day, I feel like. And then, the hate for Meg is literally only online, and I love that for her. Rock Nation investing so much on her. I just know they going to be mad that she wasn't a good investment. They want to make her an it girl so bad. I'm an independent artist signed. Rock Nation, Warner Music Group. And at the end of the day, I don't get that. Like, how she's an independent artist, but Rock Nation and Warner Music Group is always, you know, posted with her or whatever on something she does. So, like, where does the independent come in at the end of the day? Like, I'm lost. Okay, so Rasheeda, baby. Now that Jasmine came and Rasheeda got to see the messages that Kirk, I guess tried to block out on his phone. She saw the real deal, child, and she was really pissed off, basically, as y'all could see. With that being said, I don't know why, she's doing all that when all of us know, girl, you're not leaving that man. If anything, shit, I feel like Kirk would have another baby on Rasheeda, and Rasheeda still would put up with his shit. If y'all really ask me what I think about the situation, and I used to feel so bad for Rasheeda when the cabin ordeal first happened, and then after the baby situation. But then when I saw Rasheeda was gonna play fool and be a fool child, I said, you know what? That sympathy is out the door for her, because at this point she got to be crazy or willing to let that man do whatever he want to in their marriage at the end of the day. And I'm tired of her crying about it when she in fact ain't gonna do shit. Okay, this the she ain't going nowhere button. None of this matter because Jasmine was just at their house eating barbecue on Monday. I truly believe Rasheeda's a serial killer and Kirk know where the body's at. Only explanation. Obviously, he think you're God's strongest soldier. At the end of the day, it's crazy, and I don't know what they got on each other for them to go their separate ways or whatever the case is. Rasheeda, he had an outside baby and you stayed, baby. He knew you can take the hump. You are so strong. He really tried to hit her with the you can't believe everything your own eyes saw. Like, be for real, Kurt. What are you reading? Would have had his head on the ground. Like, at the end of the day, Kurt is that man. He put that talk down, that game on Rasheeda and Jasmine. It seemed like at the end of the day, he got it going on, his ugly self. And then Kirk always got that sorry ass look on his face when he caught up 10 years later. And my boy still embarrassing Rasheeda on TV, laugh out loud. And now her and Jasmine friends. If you can't beat them, join them. At the end of the day, I ain't gonna sit up here and lie, y'all. I was starting to wonder, hell, I mean, what's going on with them three on the side where we don't know what's going on? They all three could be hooking up. Hell, if you ask me, I wouldn't put it past or whatever. You know, women, when they really love a man, or the other way, when a man really love a woman, they'll, you know, go for whatever. I feel like, and the way I feel like this all staged and set up and planned, hell, maybe at the end of the day, they in one of them three-way relationships, low key. Who knows? The way, you know, all of this playing out, you would think something really going on though that we don't know about. Okay, so getting them back into Meg, child. Okay, so it's the ordeal now going around about who started the competitive rap game, and basically Meg, in so many words, and said basically that, you know, she felt like she might have kicked it off or whatever. I feel like she didn't, simply because when she did do the hit song though, she didn't say not one other person name though that she was throwing jabs at. I feel like when you atting people, I feel like that's when it's real, basically. With that being said, she was just throwing shots, and you know, people was putting together who was she talking about then, and oh, this had to be shots towards such and such, basically. I feel like, and with Kendrick and Drake, Kendrick, you know, the one who's dominated the whole competitive rap, I feel like at the end of the day. And, you know, it is what it is. But everybody else is saying they don't feel as if Meg started it neither. Like I said, she didn't address or say anybody's name in that his record. She was just throwing subliminal shots. So I felt like You was just coming for people, and people, of course, wanted to return it and hit you back up on the beef. I felt like. Okay, so I think you started this competitive rap energy we seen in 2024 when you released His. Do you feel you're the reason MCs are rapping competitively again? I would like to think that I started things. I don't know. I just knew what I had to do and what I had to say. It opened up the doors for everyone else to get shit off their chest. Well, I'm glad. You took a lot of shots at Nǐckǐ. Is there a chance for reconciliation? Or even another collaboration one day? I still to this day don't know what the problem is. I don't even know what could be reconciled because I to this day don't know what the problem is. And I still feel like, Meg, why are you lying to these people's face as if you don't know why you and Nicki Minaj aren't beefing when it's so many things that was accused of y'all's rap beefs, I feel like, at the end of the day. So why would you even play a fool like you don't know shit or what's going on? She literally said on his, I don't really know what the problem is, but I guarantee y'all don't want me to star. Nicki is pissed because Meg had her do the Hot Girl Summer verse and didn't hold her end of the deal to show up to Queen Radio. The beef started in January with Nicki and Meg. Now, at the end of the day, I did hear allegedly that was part of the reason why Nicki so upset with her, because she felt like Meg used her or whatever when she helped her with Hot Girl Summer, and it was supposed to have been a trade for a trade type of deal basically. Meg wasn't even direct. If anything, it was Nicki and Cat Williams that started it. Rap is a sport. Meg lost her credibility as a rapper when she failed to respond to Nicki's Bigfoot. Hip hop will never take Meg seriously again. Nah, sis, you dare Nicki to at you on his, and when she did, you acted like a white woman and acted like you didn't know what was going on. You should have gotten in the booth with a response. Yes, I felt like that would have really, got that whole rap beef started like how it was back in the days. I felt like, basically how Kendrick and Drake started doing or whatever. And she didn't do that. She stopped after she got that number one. Meg career is over. Give it up. Tori outsold her from a prison. She literally said she didn't know and that she just did what she needed to do for her. And if that started something, then so be it. Like, listening can't be that hard. Thank you. Meg didn't start anything, especially when she claimed to not be talking about anybody. Rock Nation sending out checks. And at the end of the day, I kind of believe that comment because they're trying to do whatever they can for Meg to take Nicki out the game, I feel like, when it's all said and done. Okay, child. So moving on, I want to get into Zelly swag and why back Santana, child. So I feel like, to be honest, both of them are wilding the F out, basically. I feel like both of them are wild as hell to me. I'm sorry, no shade, but it's just too much stuff going on in their relationship or whatever they got going on. Too much Jerry Springer type situations or whatever, I feel like. Now, with that being said, how Zell gonna get mad at Wide back for really getting upset when he brings up him, getting a whole nother woman pregnant on him, basically. And at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to hear it neither, personally. And I feel as if you know, Zelly swag was really wrong for, even going to another country and, doing what he did, I feel like. And at the end of the day, I just feel like it's dangerous games that he's playing, for him to be with a man and then, to switch it up like that and get another woman pregnant. Let's get into the clips, child. To let him get you pregnant after he just had some badussy is wild. All I hear is diseases, unfortunately. Why is Zell still carrying that test around? Santana is one confused soul. I'm sorry on that last comment. Hi, Santana, the confused one when it was Zell Swag who the one ended up getting this whole situation started, basically. I don't know what you read or what video clips you saw, but I thought it was Zell Swag that's confused or whatever the case is. And then you got I'm only desperate and private is how I live my life too. I'm not dealing with no man who messing with men's. I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to grasp that sexuality is a spectrum. I don't even understand why he felt the need to tell him. At the end of the day, he did the right thing by telling him, because at the end of the day, why back Santana was supposed to be, I guess, you know, his boyfriend or whatever the case is, since they was dealing with each other. And it's like a man having a baby on a woman. It's just two men, basically. I wish them all the best. Laughing my A off. I think Zell bored too, because even when he was with old girl, it never gave straight. Man, your jelly on a toast ate. Yeah, that was a crazy ass statement he made right there though. But at the end of the day, I seen, Zell Swag getting down and, leak videos out there. And personally, honey, I just couldn't see him being with no woman the way I seen him get down on a few, leaked flicks or whatever out there. And, for him to be so hurt make me wonder, like, maybe he got something going on in his head to where he wanted a baby, or who knows, it could be anything. But at the end of the day, I felt like he was wrong to go do any of the things he did on that little vacation or whatever. And not only I called it cheating, but it also is a dangerous game out there, I feel like. And he's giving kind of like DL type vibes doing some shit like that, I feel like, at the end of the day. But hey, that's just my opinion on it. But anyways, I just hope, Zell Swag can get his head together and figure out, I guess, what he really want. But like I said, from what I seen personally, I just couldn't see him wanting to be with a woman at all. No shade, but it is what it is. Okay, y'all, with that being said, please make sure to get in the comment section, and I want to hear y'all's input on the topics, child, and what y'all think is going on with these people. And please remember to subscribe, like, and comment for more content with me. Catch the T with Lil G, and I'll see you guys on the next one.